Joint.
Now we're live again on the Facebook. I should actually check to see, make sure that the sound's coming through okay.
We are live.
Soft sound.
Yeah, it's not super loud. Maybe you should crank it up a bit. Welcome to Facebook, man. It's delayed though, isn't it?
A little bit, yep. Okay, do it.
If I venture in the slipstream between the viaducts of your dreams, where mobile steel rims crack in the ditch and the back road stop, could you find me? Would you kiss my eyes, lay me down in silence, easy to be born again, to be born again. From the far side of the ocean, if I put the wheels in motion and I stand with my arms behind me and I push it on the door, could you find me? Would you kiss my eyes, lay me down, silence easy to be born again, to be born again. There you go, you're standing with the look of Everest, you're talking to Honey Ledbetter, you're showing pictures on the wall, you're whispering in the hall. There you go, take good care of your boy, making sure he's got on clean clothes, putting on his little red shoes, and I'm pointing a finger at me, I'm pointing a finger at you. There you go, could you find me? Would you kiss my eyes, lay me down, in silence easy to be born again, to be born again, in another world, another place, with another face. Ooh, ooh, ooh. wild nights be calling. Wow, 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 way up on, way up on, way up on, way up on the avenue of trees. We up into heaven. If I ventured in the slipstream, some Van Morrison.
Yes, man. That was a little bit of all right there.
The Van Morrison.
I'm just gonna leave the camera on you, man. Slide over that mic.
I don't know what else to play.
Yeah, slide over my mic. That's how we can do it.
Yeah, there we go.
You can have a butt if you want.
I'm live now.
Huh? Oh, look at
I'm
you.
on
Usually
national
you're the guy
television.
going, hey, you gotta hack a butt. We gotta take a break. Gotta go upstairs, hack a butt.
What's going on?
Hack a dirt, man. Fuck. Good to be with you again, man. It's been a while, and yeah, it's been a while.
So what you got going on?
Well, I gotta go show a house at 6:30, 20 after 6. I got a call today from a Hamilton agent on my new listing on 4 Aggards.
You getting back into the business?
Back
Dipping your
in.
toe in the pond?
I need some business, dude. Yeah, I definitely need to get busy in the business. Stop doing shit like this, maybe.
Well-
I'm making more cold calls going, yeah, it's Jim Fannon. You want to sell your house? You got to do that a lot of times, man.
Oh, do you? Hey, that's what it takes.
Yeah,
Cold
well.
calling.
Thought I'd have more repeat and referral business after 25 years, but if you don't manage your clients, stay in touch with them, send
Yeah.
them something every once in a while, pizza and beer, that'd be good.
Hey, it's just like
I've not been that guy.
It's like playing music. Same thing. You gotta
Stay in front of your
stay
peeps.
in touch, or else
Yeah, baby. So
you don't have an audience.
what's going on with MJB? Was this new recordings, laying some tracks down?
Um,
Tell us
yeah.
about the violins.
Yeah, I'm doing.
Tell us about you.
BBG's
Tell me
doing
the
it.
story about you guys when you hit 3 tracks at once. And
So
then,
that was our last breakthrough. Was we got Danielle to play violins on some of the tracks.
Danielle,
Marconi.
right?
She's a frequent collaborator with us.
Thief on the
Yeah.
violin.
She keeps us under control.
Can you call it fiddle? Or are you gonna?
Well, yeah, some of it's actual fiddle style, like
Yeah.
especially for Nathaniel's song, it calls for like a fiddle style, and she doesn't get to do that very often, so she's all excited to try her chops at like
Cool.
country sound, right?
Yeah.
So that's cool. But then we were thinking just a single violin throughout the album, and then Nate and I were mixing it back, and we were partying. We smoked a few, and then he accidentally clicked on all 3 of them at the same time, and it fucking made it sound like Eleanor Rigby, or like it was nice. So it's gonna be good. So we're doing that. BBG has an album coming out, probably late summer. Basically, because we got to get Aaron's album done, because he's been working on an album for that.
How many tracks has Burger got on his?
I think there's 8.
And then how many on BBG's?
There's gonna be 3 main tracks with a couple interludes and like instrumental little bits that are a bit shorter.
You putting them all out together? Or you gonna leak them out one at a time?
We were thinking of just doing a really nice CD release party and
Cool.
putting them out there, and then getting them on all of the major outlets.
You gonna stagger the releases?
I don't know. I think we were just thinking of like releasing it from town to town, like every town we go to. Like, hey, this is our Hamilton release, and this is
Yeah.
our Guelph release until we get to like Montreal, and then we'll get.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're definitely going to Montreal this year for sure. Like we try to every year, as much as possible, because that place fucking rules.
You play any Burger's new stuff? You think on that, or is it all BBG stuff?
Well, that's gonna be, as far as BBG goes, like that is his borderline. That's a set for him now with BBG, like, so we can play his tunes that way.
Right.
So that's what's happening there. But Jay Forehand's playing bass on the CD release, which is July 15th for Aaron's album. The Blue
Really?
Stars, yeah.
Where?
It's at the Oddfellows. No, June 15th.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's the date.
Oh, this is exciting.
Yeah. So tell your people.
I owe J.A. Foreign a deep gratitude, man. He's the one that set me up with a bunch of you guys. Yeah. Black Flies came in the booth, and he dropped Aaron's CD on me and said, Aaron, I want you to have this. I'm like, Aaron, who? I had no clue. And then whenever it made it to my disc player in the car, I'm not sure how long it took to get there. I seem to remember it took a long time to get there, and then when it went in, it didn't come out for months, and I wore that thing out. Oh, it's such a great album. Such a great album.
Me and Nate talk about it all the time.
And as much as you guys hate it, I like the BBG's album.
Oh, BBG.
Yeah.
It's not that we hated it. It's just
you were making fun of it the other day. Well, maybe I shouldn't speak for everyone, but you were talking bad about that. What was it, Albert Street Sessions?
Yeah. It's just because we weren't prepared. We were like going to California and back.
I like Aaron Berger's erratic tambourine beats in that album.
Yeah, that's the charm of it. That's the charm of it. But this next one's called the Brisbane Glen Sessions because we did it's performance based. So it's like no click track. We basically all just took a tune, sat in a real quiet room, recorded our stories and our couple of our songs. And then slowly added a little bit of percussion and the backup harmony. And then now we have fiddle. And then we might put a little harp and pedal or lap steel on it.
Nice.
So it'll be really trimmed down and still got that sloppiness, but it's more well thought out because we took our time with it kind of thing. And we're doing it ourselves, so we have full creative control. And no overhead. The only thing we paid for was Danielle, and we already paid for that off our gig last night.
Cool.
Because we played last night at Crystal Beach, South Coast Cookhouse.
You play in there a lot, eh?
We do. We try to. Ryan Johnson's booking it now.
Oh, is he?
And there's a place opening up down the street that used to be the Paddy Wagon that is getting completely renovated into a venue and eatery. So we're going to be playing there, too, this summer.
Cool.
But Crystal Beach is fun because it kind of feels like you're out of town a little bit, but you're not quite.
Still got sound. Yeah, I lost sound halfway through the other day. I was pissed.
Yeah, what the hell is that?
Where did I lose? Who did I lose it with? Mark Emery?
Yeah, no.
Go watch Mark Emery. What are you doing watching this?
It was with Big Rude Jake.
Oh, right, yeah. He was great, man.
Yeah, I did.
It was an easy conversation.
Check it out.
He was bummed when he came and he saw that it was set up for video. He's like, I'm going to put my suit on. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. He's like, really? I'm like, don't worry about it. And they even explained in his set, he's like, usually I got a suit on, but this is my travel wear, my denims. Yeah, he was really good. I didn't know he was from. I forgot that he's from St. Catharines.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Niagara rocks, man. Well, that's good. I'm glad to. What other guests you got on? Anybody other than Danielle?
I think that's it, actually. Yeah, just Danielle, because she's actually turned into a frequent collaborator. Like we keep calling her, like she's like our hired gun. We're like, we need this. Doesn't sound good enough. We need you to come and make it sound better. Yeah. So she comes and makes it sound better.
She was there for Burger's release party too, wasn't she?
Yeah, and she's playing at the release party.
Aren't you tempted to like call all your boys and say, "Hey, sit in on this one. Sit in on this one. Gee, hey, do a guitar solo for us over here."
Yeah, for sure. We got to get more into that.
Do I know the tunes? Are they fresh tunes or?
I'm doing No Place Like Home.
Okay.
Which I think I did here last time.
Uh-huh.
And then Nate's doing one called Fly Away, and it's like a darker kind of like country bluegrass sort of thing. And then Aaron's doing a song called We're Going Down, and it's almost like a friggin' like East Coast like shanty song.
Okay.
You know, I don't know. It's like it reminds me of the East Coast. And mine is pretty bare. There's no percussion on mine. It's just guitar, backups, and those violin parts coming in and out. But now we have this cool intro part with the violins, bring it in, and then they go out, and then the song comes in, and then the violins reappear at the critical moments. And then Nate's song has just like a little bit of ambient percussion to keep the groove, and like well arranged like tambourine parts. And then the backups stagger and do these really interesting things. And then Aaron's we're going to have like probably the most on it because we got like a bass drum sound on there. We hit this like big thump. So it kind of funnels up to Aaron's song being like almost a full song, but not quite. With tambourine.
Awesome.
Yeah, and the last gig we did, we played at a chocolatier shop in Sealy's Bay. And this guy sold like $20 tickets to everyone in town, and there's about 30 people there. And it's an old doctor's office from the late 1800s, turned into a chocolatier shop where he makes his own like gourmet chocolates. And he has a shop in the front, and then you go upstairs through this old Victorian house with big, huge peak ceilings in the attic. And he's got the seating all set up. It was nice, and we played with just a mic for the vocals and a mic for the guitar, and then we just stood up around the mic and like played our percussion all surrounded in a three-piece like that. It sounded way better.
Yeah.
The crowd loved it. It was amazing. We played so good. It just sounded so good, like the old style, like the way they used to do it in the old days.
Nice.
So yeah, that was our last thing. So we're thinking of going up and doing another album at that place. Because that's what we want to do now, is do our own albums, but just find cool places to record it.
Oh.
Like, I don't know, like a chocolatier shop. Jim's basement.
Yeah.
Like this one was done at my parents' basement to start it off at Brisbane Glen, and then it was done at Julia Dunn's studio, the violins.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, and a bunch of it, the vocals and things were done in my apartment at McRae Street in the Falls. And there's a fourth one, but I can't remember. Oh, and then we hijacked Wendell Blue's place like the other day and like laid some floor tom tracks.
Really?
I'm painting his house. Nate rolls up with the floor tom and that. He's like, can we track this real quick? We got these big high ceilings. It's all empty. It sounds great in here. So we ended up doing some recording.
You do a good Nate, man. Nathaniel Gould. In case you're watching.
So yeah, I don't know. It's been fun, and it's now it's kind of like a mess of the mixing, where we've got everything almost on there, and we're like, okay, now we really got to sort through sound levels and panning and do some EQing on the guitars, and now it's getting down to like, all right, we got a mess, but there's a vision at the end. It'll be beautiful by the end. We just have to fine-tooth comb through it, and because we do engineering, but it's hard when you're doing your own music and the engineering. It's double the fucking work, because now you got to sort through it and listen to it a billion times and edit everything down to make it clean, and so it's good. Yeah, we're doing that. That's what our main project has been lately. And then the release of Aaron's album, because there's no point putting it on the shelf. Let's get it out there.
Yeah. Well, it's a new world with the digital release. I love the idea of Hurricane put out 3 songs.
It's tough.
Months, like weeks before the release of the album. They teased 3 songs. You can buy them for $1.29 each or something like that, or $1 each.
Yeah. That's a good way.
And then the 3-pack, I think, gets you, I can't remember, they give you a deal on the album or something like that. But, the album's not out for a few weeks still. And the new tunes are tracking on the radio already. They got like 20 stations playing their stuff already. Wow. And, the album will be out in a couple of weeks, I think.
Wow, yeah.
So I like the idea, you just drop one. If you got... It's 7 tracks, drop a few, then drop it all, or drop one a month for a while, stretched out.
Yeah,
and have a party at the end. I love it because
that's if you talk to the boys, maybe that's how we should do it. I don't know.
Yeah, but then again, you want the sometimes like especially for Berger, there's a real flow to his stuff. I find, you know what I mean.
Yeah,
it's different from Berger, Blake, and Gould because it's like
about that the other day.
Berger, Blake, and Gould's songs can be so different from each other, one to the other.
Yeah,
Berger's like, especially
grasp.
Comparing it to like the stuff that he's done before. Anyways,
I see what you're saying.
It seems like it. It's a nice flow.
Yeah, and the album that we did, it does have a flow to it for sure, and that's what me and Nate were talking about with in the LP days. Even before CDs, it was like you had to put the needle on the thing and listen to the LP. And you didn't just like rewind it back or skip, you know, you didn't have none of that.
Well, unless there was a real, like, I mean,
And there's no beer commercial coming at you on the YouTube and everything. It's like, oh, Bob Dylan got ruined by McCain cakes or some shit. Like, what the fuck? You didn't have to do that back in the day. It was music.
I want to resist subscribing to YouTube Red, but it's such a hassle when you're listening to
music with the
ads.
ads.
And then you get the ads come up. That's such a buzzkill.
Is it free to do the YouTube music?
No, YouTube Red's like $10 a month or something. Fuck them. Google. Damn. Yeah, I get that message on my iPhone all the time. You want to be able to listen? Like, you can't even leave it on in the background with the video. As soon as you leave the YouTube app, boom, you're done. Yeah. Not on your desktop. You can have it running in the background on your desktop, but I am not paying for YouTube Red. Not yet, anyway. I don't mind paying if I get value.
Well, with a record collection like that over in your corner, you don't need no motherfucking YouTube.
Thanks, Robbie. Love you. She was, it's funny, I got to show her house.
Look at that, man. You can sit here for days getting off on all those records.
There's a lot of stuff that's none of my albums either, and those albums are virgin to that needle only, and they're pristine.
I'm telling you should put them up here, like put some up there.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I wasn't thinking about albums. I was thinking about CD covers from local bands.
Or that, yeah.
You know, because there is some empty space there we can do something with. You want to play something else?
I don't know if I got much in me right now.
All right. Well, that means play one more and we should be good.
All right.
Oh, Scott. Oh, there's Nathaniel and Scott. They both commented. Like, I'm not even paying attention. Keep going, boys. Yeah, he doesn't want you to quit. Keep it going, boys. About to push some earbuds in and get busy in the yard. It'd be sweet to have you guys in my background. What up, hottie?
Nice, hottie.
Nathaniel Gould, brought to you by Dab.
I got another one. I'm going to crack it.
Yeah, do it, man.
As long as you're not late for your appointment.
No, I get to be there for 6:20. So we still got audio. What up, Tommy McIntyre, Mudsy? You the beast. And we'll go over and share this on the Jim Fannon Show. One show. Share sheesh.
Clickety clack.
Here's your manage. Jim Fannon Show. Shashish.
I wonder if I can play a Bunny Wailer tune.
You wonder? Here, grab this.
Nope. It fell over.
Oh, what?
I'm gonna move this fucking closer. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. There's a land that I have heard about so far across the sea. We'll get our breakfast from the trees, get honey from the bees. We'll take a ride on waterfalls. In glory, we'll have them all. live with you on that dreamland would be like heaven to me. To have you on my dreamland would be like heaven to me. There's a land that I've heard about so far across the sea. I love that. Haven't played that one in a long time. I think I missed a verse though. I'll keep playing, why not? Lost in madness, can't find your way to the door. Lost in sadness, feel you can't take anymore. Still you find you can't move on without love. Still you cry, you're always searching for more. Tossing, turning, mind still spinning. Feel you can't take anymore. No, no, no. Highways and byways, they're running away. You can't find your way back home. No, you can't. Still you find you can't move on without love. No, you can't. Still you cry, always searching for more. Yes, you are. In memories I see you stepping out lightly on the floor. In memories I see you always walking out that door. Still you find you can't move on without love. No, you can't. Still you cry, always searching for more. Yes, you are. Lost in the madness, can't find your way to the door. Can't move on without love. Can't move on without love. No, you can't move on without love. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't move on. Can't move on. Can't move on without love. No, no, no. Lost in the madness, can't find your way to the door.
Well, I take back what I said before about changing the song and the notes,
I'm just
ruining my familiarity. Maybe that might. Because I like the
Sometimes.
fresh approach. I
Yeah,
like the
sometimes,
Switching it up. It's nice. It's
You gotta have a
nice.
little fun. Everyone's heard it, like all my friends and that. have heard
Yeah,
it, so
yeah.
you might as well change it.
It's fresh, man. I love it.
But that is on the BBG list of things to do because we want. Not only are we working on this album, we're working on like the press package and the website and that whole side. but also we're zeroing in on the live performance aspect and really nailing down who's playing what, when, at what time, and have it memorized in our minds, so we're not stressing, but we have the show there to perform whenever we need it. And then if you need to do more, you could do more later. But
bring G up, bring
exactly.
Bob Goodall up, or whatever.
We need to have the package, like the program, so to speak.
You got any harp?
Yeah, and we have to know where I'm playing the harps on Nate's tune for this. He's playing harp on mine. And if we're doing it with this miking, we have to know who's coming in and who's backing off while these guys are coming in. We have to learn how to use the mics and that together, because we're trying to go more of a vocal style now, which is very little percussion. Because we all kind of fucking suck at percussion. And that's our worst. We need to just tone down and hone in on the harmony and what's going on with the chorus.
What you're good at.
Yeah, so that's on our list, is that song that we don't even play it because we don't want to ruin the fucking arrangement. We want to nail the arrangement. I don't like Nate and I and Aaron. We don't want to half-ass it. You know what I mean? So
look at you getting all prideful and getting all proud of your music and stuff.
Exactly.
Man.
Well, last night we played a lot of new stuff, which was cool.
Yeah,
we didn't have it memorized the way we are wanting to have it, but it felt so good to have some fresh meat to fucking bite onto. Okay, we're getting fresh now. So
all right.
That was cool. So there's a new era happening.
That's awesome, man. Makes me
mature.
happy.
Scotty Clarkson, are you still listening?
You all cutting the grass?
What's up tonight? Bring your keyboard somewhere. Let's go jam.
What's
There's
up?
a drum kit over here, Scotty.
Yeah, we set her all up. It's good to go, bro. Scott Clarkson, if you need a contractor, and if you need a 4-bedroom, 1,600 square foot north end bungalow with a garage and a half backing on a beautiful green space in the north end, Monarch Park, for Agar, going to be over there. You can't come today, but you can make an appointment to come if it's up your alley. Be over there today at 6:20. We got an hour and a little bit if you want to blast some more stuff off, or we can cut it and upload it, or whatever you want to do, MJB.
Let's have a listen back to something. Take a little break because I got to pee.
All right, cool. And tell everyone how they can hear the music, both Burger, Blake, and Gould, and
Blake, and Gould. Just Google our
Nate's
name
stuff, and
we have
stuff.
a website that you can go to and get everything you need. Our first album was on Orange Couch Records, which I'm wearing the t-shirt right now. Orange Couch.
Oh, yeah.
And that is available on iTunes. And but you better just come get it from us, because then it's cash in hand, But then, the new album will be out on our website, also on Bandcamp and iTunes, Spotify. You can check out my stuff, Aaron's stuff, Nathaniel. Check out my boys Road Waves.
Yeah, what up, Roadways? Hand me that bucket. Put it right down there. Bucket. Look at. There we go. And I'm going to give my boy Jay Beatty a little bit of love here.
Who are you going to call him?
No, I'm just going to play some stuff that he produced for me.
Cool.
Well, actually, Theater Crisp. Theater Crisp actually performed this as a intro to the Fannon Show. But first, I told him, when he came here, we got hip, really hip. And he brought his little, I got to get one of these pads.
Yeah, you would like that, eh? Like
I told him I wanted something dark and spooky. Like I said, like a monster coming up.
So this
out of
is your intro? Of the
No, this is just dark and spooky. I told him I wanted. This is the first one.
Okay.
And he calls it a deep dark hole. Anyways, I said, like, you know the Gargantua when he comes out of the water?
Okay. Yeah.
I think Smile. I think My Son the Hurricane Smile kind of comes like this. It builds. It's like this fucking... this really ominous music. Let's see, I'll mute Facebook here. Oh, we're still on Facebook. Forgot. Oh yeah. You forget this thing's rolling, and you're like, I constantly am sitting here. I'm like, am I on? Oh no, I'm not on camera. Okay, so mute that one, and then come over here, and this is what I came up with. So anyways, he did this while he was sitting here with me. It was fucking amazing. It was really good. I consider it a good hang. But then he sends me over this. This is the
That's your intro.
not bad, eh? Like,
so you edit that into your show. You should get like a cartoon image of you or something like that. You should get like a video clip. Sponsor this man. Someone. For real. He's the only one doing it.
47 Periscope Live, Twitter's Live, Periscope Live, and
yeah, that's Jay Beatty. That's Freshly Squeezed Studios.
That's awesome.
That is vicious. Theater Chris playing it for us. Yeah, you want to put an animation to it? That'd be wicked.
I wonder who you can get to make you like some kind of logo animation like that's like moves or whatever. Like someone should like draw your character.
My mic's a little loose. Okay, so yeah, I appreciate that, JB.
That's fucking
Thank you,
killer.
brother. Catch us over on YouTube. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and then go fuck yourself.